Some people are hearing this and saying, so if I just wait 10 years after the time I don't pay my taxes, I don't have to pay any more taxes. But it's not from the date the taxes were supposed to be filed.
From the date of the assessment. If you don't file your tax return, let's say we're talking about tax year, just pick a year, 2020. Your tax return for the year 2020 is due April 15th of 2021, right? Let's just keep it simple here. If you don't file the tax return on time, the IRS can file a return for you. Now, that might be 2 years later, 3 years later, 4 years later, because it takes them a while to catch up with delinquent filers. All right. So once they do what's called a substitute for return, they make the assessment. So your return would have been due April 15th of 2021. But if they don't make an SFR assessment until January 1st, 2024, that's when the 10-year clock starts running. So now, not only do we have the 10-year clock, but now we also have potential tolling events. If you file an offer in compromise, a request for a collection due process hearing, if you file a application for an installment agreement, if you appeal the rejection of an installment agreement, there's about 12 or 13 different tolling events. In my book, How to Get Tax Amnesty, in chapter 10 of that book, I lay out every single one of the tolling events. I show you how to calculate them. I show you how to read the transcript to figure out the assessment date. I show you how to calculate the 10-year period. I show you how to figure in the tolling events so that you can pin down exactly when your collection statute of limitations runs out. The other thing you need to understand is it's not like you can just hold your breath for 10 years and the IRS will go away, because they're obviously going to entertain or exercise some collection actions in the meantime. So you have to deal with those.